Oh, yeah!
This is where the light was coming from, right?
I think so, but... Daylight is fading. We should move. I can't see that light from before anymore. Was it a mirage? Or are those only in extreme heat?
No, it was real, I think. Let's head closer to the parish and check. Yes!
So this is the moon that parish attend. After you!
Don't move! What business do you have in Edtown?
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
If you value your lives, go no further.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's just a box.
Edtown no longer benefits from its elemental's protection. Let this be a warning. Trespassing within could cost you your life. I am Morley, a swordsman from Edtown. Its last, in fact.
Wait, but Etern...
You mean you are a survivor from the parish?
I see. You and the Alms need to go through Edtown in order to cross the valley and complete your pilgrimage. I understand your predicament, but as you saw, getting into Edtown can be complicated. Let's get to higher ground with a better view of the moon.
The nerve of that guy! Are we sure we want to trust someone who throws swords at people? I don't think he meant it personally. And he did save us in the end.
Weird place to make camp, though. Why is he here? Got some syrup. Not a bad tent you've got here.
If you're from Etern, does that mean you still live in the area?
No. I simply return whenever I have the time. No one can camp out in the snowstorm, definitely.
So how did you manage to get here without a branch?
You can go through the parish, but only when it's a new moon. It's not common knowledge, but those of us who travel in the area keep track of the moon's phases.
Now that we're in on the secret, we can get through Etern too. Do you know when the next new moon is?
About 2 weeks from now.
Uh-oh. We can't wait that long.
There is one other time you can pass. During an eclipse. You can only enter the parish when the moon is hidden, during a new moon or an eclipse. It happens to be about time for another eclipse, actually. The moon is full now. Maybe to help guide the Alms on their pilgrimage.
New moon, full moon, eclipse. Whatever's going on, it sounds like we're still stuck waiting around in this freezing cold.
If you're looking for something to do, I could use your help. I'm looking for a sphere. A moon sphere, to be precise. It's an old Eternian legend. I know it's here in the drift somewhere. I'm certain of that much. If you would help me search, I'd be most grateful.
Searching for ancient moon treasure? Sounds good to me!
You have my thanks. Let's start toward the south end of Fallow Bridge, near the bottom of the drop-off.
Has Morley been continuing his search all by himself this whole time?
Sounds lonely. If there's anything we can do to help him out, we should.
Do-gooders, the both of you. Though I am intrigued by the idea of treasure hunting.
Yes! Plan our next move. Got some syrup.
I'll deal with this.
This place is huge. bridge. Where do we even start looking?
Over the years, I've narrowed it down to close to Fallow Bridge toward the south.
Then it's back to the broken bridge we go.
Understood.
Where are the real monsters at?
Perfect moment to strike. On it.
Does anybody need healing? Did this area have a lot of greenery back in the day?
Of course. Though we had our fair share of bitter winter months. But flowers bloomed in the spring, and the air was thick with birdsong. If only travelers like yourselves could have seen it. Apologies for my show of force earlier. I realize that must have been startling.
You think? I mean, most people don't throw swords at folks they just met. Maybe start with a stop before resorting to violence.
I will take that into consideration.
Well, that's something at least.
Where are the real monsters at?
Understood.
Soul Guard's resolve never swings.
What exactly is the moon sphere? I've never heard of it personally.
All I know for sure is that it's connected to the elemental spirits. That's enough for me. After the parish was destroyed, the sphere went missing. I want to return it.
Please, let us help you. We'll get your homeland's treasure back.
I'll be taking this. Keep them coming. Understood. The moon sphere should be near this area. Keep an eye out.
Sure thing. We'll leave no snowdrift unturned. Look, the Sylphid boomerang is glowing.
What is that?
It's called an elemental vessel. This one contains wind spiritual energy.
Do you think the wind spirits could be reacting to the moon sphere? Down there.
The moon sphere you needed?
It is. They say that the moon's elemental power is stored in this sphere. I suppose that's why the elemental vessel reacted.
I'm so glad you found it.
I've been searching for so long. It would have taken me forever to find this on my own. I am indebted to you for your kindness. We can rest back at my camp. We found it. I can hardly believe it. Thank you for your help.
What was that? Did I...
Танк. Интересно.
I hear, Karina, we couldn't have done it without your amazing skills.
Glad we could assist. Though, we should really go back to the camp.
Whoa! I almost forgot I was freezing in the excitement.
The moon sphere is pretty spherical, huh?
I wonder what it's used for. It must do something, or the elemental vessel wouldn't have reacted.
Maybe you throw it, like the sylphid boomerang.
You know, I think I'll hold on to the sphere for safekeeping.
I suppose we're stuck until the new moon or an eclipse, then.
There's supposed to be a lunar eclipse soon. Now, when was it?
Oh, I hate sitting around waiting on celestial bodies to do their... My poor joints have never been so stiff in my life.
My tent is insulated against the cold, and so is the fire. Hold that until
I'll try. Hurry this convoy up.
I haven't had company at these snowfields in so long.
No one else can help you find the moon?
This isn't the type of place you invite friends to. I suppose I did invite you, in a way.
We're happy to be here. Just want to make a difference, that's all. There's still my duty as a soldier.
It's useless, too.
You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us. There's the camp! Fire, I love you!
We'll have a good view of the moon from that higher ground we passed. Let's hurry. The moon looks beautiful tonight. Hard to imagine that there's a raging snowstorm nearby. This blizzard roars throughout Lefeya like the moon lamenting the loss of her own. The moon is so bright tonight, it looks like it's come to tell us something.
Hey!
What is going on?
It's here! The time of moonlight's reversion!
Oh, you don't run off now. Morley, I swear that child.
Mother.
Hey, what's all this? I thought the moonlight was playing tricks on us at first, but
The people of Etern have come back.
Morley, what's happening here? Hey, wait! We should go too!
hey, Morley, way to leave us behind.
Oh, the lunar sandglass! Etern was famous for this ingenious device. So the history books say.
A king from long ago commissioned the sandglass. It's a clock, powered by the spirits of the moon. The people of Etern were known as keepers of time. At first, they based their calculations on the moon. But with the sandglass, they could tell time even on a cloudy day.
Huh. Sounds nice not to have to worry about the weather to do your job.
But the sandglass was broken when we saw the parish earlier. How come it looks brand new now?
And that's because...
Honestly, come back here. But the fairy's gonna come. I don't want to miss anything.
Is that boy?
Yes, it's me. Mother.
What a vibrant scene. It almost looks real.
This had to have been what a town used to be like.
Taking this? Let me see. Is this? Yes! Taking this. Taking this.
Mother, I'm so sorry. This was the day I broke the lunar sandglass. If I hadn't, Etern would never have. It's all my fault.
Morley, get down from there. But I can see the fairy so much better from here. Morley? No. Please. Morley!
No. The sands of time have scattered. What's happening?
Somebody help!
How could this have happened?
Is the sand making the parishioners disappear?
Hold on, Mother. I didn't have this back then, but now I finally found it. Moonspear, give me power over time so I can fix this. The sphere. Why isn't this working?
Morley! Morley! You're all right. I am so glad you're safe. Mother?
Hina? Karina? There's little Morley from the past. So, I guess we're still stuck in those weird visions.
The moon sphere. If I only had the moon sphere, I could save Mother. I gotta search the Laughing drop-off.
Hang on! It's dangerous out there! Huh.
it, Morley. I beseech you. The powerful thoughts trapped in his mind since that day have resonated with the lunar eclipse. His desires have upended the flow of time. In his true form, Morley can protect himself from monsters. But as the child he has reverted to, he is in grave danger. The moon sphere you have found is one of the elemental vessels, the lunar globe. I am certain that you will be able to harness its powers. Please help us.
Ну,
Much as
тогда я не
Morley
открою.
calls out for my blessings, I too need the power of his devotion.
Okay. Okay, I'm hearing voices. At least it sounded honest. It could be worse. Only now I can't seem to find Hina or Karina. First things first. I should catch up to Morley. Then I can worry about the others.
Проблемы были.
Morley, wait up! There are monsters out there in the drift! You have to come back! Morley! It's too far ahead. I have to reach him before any monsters do. Morley's been looking for that moon sphere ever since he was a child. There he is! Come here, Morley. You won't find the moon sphere there.
I know. I searched and searched, but in the end, I didn't find the moon sphere. If I hadn't been climbing on the sandglass in the first place, they would have been spared.
Etern, my mother.
Were there any other survivors from Etern?
While I was crying, I remembered the tales of the moon sphere and how it had power over time. I thought I might be able to reverse what happened to Etern. So I ran out of the parish and started to search for the sphere. But I was attacked by a pack of monsters. This happened 16 years ago. We have to run. We can't win against the swarm.
We can, and we will. It's different now. You have the moon spirits on your side. You can do this, Morley.
Then, let's go.
The lunar globe has the ability to manipulate time. If you can utilize its powers correctly, you can stop your foes in their tracks. You may even be able to boost the speed of time around your allies. Please use this power to send Morley's stagnated thoughts toward the future.
I still don't quite understand, but I'll try it out and see what I can do. Take this one left. Next.
We did it.
Phew. So, what happened in the past when you were attacked?
I was saved by a traveling merchant passing by. We ran away as fast as our legs could carry us. But this time we defeated the monsters.
See how strong you've become, Morley?
I have your strength to thank for that, and the help of the moon sphere. How did you get it to work, anyway?
Oh, well, a mysterious voice back in Etern asked me to save you. They told me this thing is actually an elemental vessel called the Luna Globe. The voice said it needed you for something, but I couldn't see where it was coming from.
That's disconcerting. We should go back to Etern. The moon sphere was more powerful than I imagined. It was... able to sharpen my focus and delay my opponents.
Yeah, you were so calm in the face of that many enemies. I was really impressed. I guess I should thank that weird voice that told me about the vessel's power.
I'm still not sure what the voice wants me for. Who does it belong to?
The voice... Morley, you were so fast as a kid. I could hardly keep up.
I loved running back then. It was probably the thing my mother scolded me for the most.
My mom was the same. She hated how I run around pretending to sword fight. Quit swinging that around. You'll poke your eye out. Now look at us.
It's useless to run. Don't let victory go to your head. Tonight's lunar eclipse is a special one, known as the time of moonlight's reversion. Some say that time can be reversed when the eclipse is at its peak. I thought if I used the power of the moon sphere during the moonlight's reversion, I might have a chance to save the town and my mother. While it's true that I've gotten stronger over the past 16 years, I was still hopeless. What's that light?
I think it's above a turn. Come on!
Endless winter has plagued this land for years, but I've never seen anything like what's occurred today. I must witness it all, or I couldn't live without some attachments. It's kept me going for so long. Well, will you accompany me for a bit longer?
Of course. Let's see this through together.
That's the last.
Let's keep moving. Morley, did you see Hina or Karina while you were out here?
No, neither of them.
I wonder what...
There's a tent. We've made it.
Hina, Karina, please be in the parish.
That light from before is worrying me. Let's not waste time. Glad to have you with me.
Oh, and you had Morley with you. We had no idea where you guys went. Glad to see you managed on your own.
Sorry if we worried you. You two look safe. That's a load off my mind.
What were you gonna do if we got hurt, huh? Aren't you supposed to be in charge of our well-being, Mr. Solgar?
Don't blame Val. It's my fault. I was so focused on the shadows of the past brought on by the eclipse that I forgot about the present. Val chased after me when I fled the parish. He saved me. I'm sorry, Mother. I came back, but I couldn't do anything to save you.
The fairy will come to the parish to name the on the night when the moon is brightest in the sky. That's what all the tales I've heard say.
Yes, that is the saying. But when I broke the lunar sandglass, all the people of Etern disappeared in an instant. Even with the moon sphere, I was powerless to stop it. Again, I couldn't do anything to save my mother. Not even reach out and touch her.
It was brave of you to bear this suffering for so long.
She couldn't hear my apology or feel my hand. So in the end, that moment will be stuck in time forever, and only my regrets will endure.
That's not so, Morley. The depth of the emotions you've shown today has revived Luna, the elemental of the moon.
Your fervent wish to help your mother has transcended time. I have felt it. No longer is your mind lost in the past. Your heart has stirred. As you go forward, so too will time begin to progress again. Carry your love for your mother with you, into the future.
What do you mean?
Just as I said, you will be recording a new future for the world.
I agree, Luna. Morley, the radiant sword, by the grace of the goddess of mana. I name you the Om of the Moon. Fulfill your duty by journeying to the Tree of Mana.
I'm the Om of the Moon? I humbly accept this mission.
Okay then, let's get going.
Our group is getting more interesting, it seems.
We look forward to traveling with you.
I am at your service.
The elemental of the moon governs the flow of time. The heart is much like time itself. It never stops moving. At times, it may wax with radiant joy, brilliant and full. And other times, it wanes dark with sorrow, like the black of a new moon. Morley believed that his heart was stuck in the past, unable to move on. But he now begins the cycle anew. Perhaps there is still hope for the parish. A time when it too will have a new beginning.
As the Om of the Moon, I hope I can find a way to atone for my past. I'm headed to the Mana Tree. So, this is my goodbye to the parish. For good this time, Mother. I'm off.
It is a relief to be able to send an Om from Etern after so long. May you safely reach your journey's end. Now that's some good timing. Nice to see you're doing well. Niccolo sent us to check up on you. We'll report back with good news.
Father sent me? Then you must be...
We're the Merchant Sisters. I'm Madeline. We were taken in, same as you. Niccolo has been looking after us since we were little as well. Oh, I'm Francine, by the way. And I'm the youngest, Christine. We run a pretty fine business, if I do say so myself.
Everyone, these are my relatives. This is the first time we've met, but I've heard many good things about them.
Is it just me? Or is Marley a little different from what Niccolo described to us? Uh-huh. He's not as aloof as Niccolo warned us he might be. Do you think something could have happened to improve his mood? He looks just like a cat that got the cream!
Funny you should say that. Morley was just named the Om of the Moon.
Oh, wow! And that makes a lot of sense. Are all of new Oms as well?
Sort of. I'm their soul guardian, accompanying everyone on their journey to the Tree of Mana.
You've set off on your adventures already? That sounds so exciting! But you have to make sure you are all prepared! Sisters, now's our chance! I'm on it! Talk to me, Christine, if you need any items. And I, Francine, have gear from you. Weapons are my fault, so talk to me, Madeline! Welcome!
We'll probably be seeing the sisters around on our travels. They have access to high-quality goods, so it would be to our benefit to seek them out.
Who was it who had the atoms? No. You there. Welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at this new form your purchase. Take a look at this new form your purchase. Come back again sometime. You there. Welcome. Peruse at your leisure. I see you have happy doing business with you. You have happy doing business with you.
Syrup. Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Yes. Is this? Taking this. Got some syrup. Taking this.
The snowfall is already starting to melt.
What a relief.
The spirits are probably celebrating the naming of a new alm. They're welcoming us. Great. Wonderful. Can we get out of the cold already?
Remind me who it was who said they wanted to make a bunch of snowmen earlier?
I never dwell on the past. Focus on the now, Val.
And speaking of the here and now, we should discuss our plan. If we follow the falls, we'll reach a plateau. Rata Harbor is just beyond that.
Harbor? As in Ocean Harbor? I always wanted a chance to see the sea.
The ships there will take us to Illistana, capital of the deep.
I hear Illistana is the largest city in the world.
That's where we'll meet up with the Alma Water. Whoever they are, I hope they're ready for us.
Remember, we're not just picking up an alm in Illistana.
It's also where we will request the rites of initiation.
It's still a long way to get to the Tree of Mana. But the Queen of Illistana is attentive to the needs of the alms. She will pray for our safe passage.
Oh, wow. Then we barely even set foot out the door, it seems.
Something wrong?
Look!
That thing is frozen solid. Yep, nothing more than a block of ice.
Wait!
It's melting, see?
Oh!
Are you okay? You were frozen solid a second ago.
Did that plant thing drop something back there?
Yeah, it looks like a diary, maybe?
Well, are you gonna read it or what?
Karina, I can't just read that cactus's private thoughts, right? Or can I?
I think you can. As long as you give it back to me, it's time to cross paths. Come on.
Thank you. Nice timing. Stuck. Thank you. Survived. Somehow.
It's moving a little fast, huh?
This is a good time to try out the powers of the lunar globe. Let's collect ourselves before we set off. Is time slowing down? Keep your guard up walking through here. Gotta stay mobile, or else we'll freeze. Don't mind if I do.
The sky sure is bright. I love this kind of weather, especially after
One more. Well, it's done. Look at you go. Not bad. The duck bears will love this. Don't mind if I do.
I'm on it. There's an ominous breeze blowing. Step aside. Roger that. I'll retrieve Nice job, everyone. Taking this. Something's not right. Oh, what more? Oh, yeah. How's this? Oh, that's cold. Oh, yeah. Is it just me, or is this area teeming with monsters?
After we defeat the first wave of attacks, we should be ready for more enemies rushing in from the shadows. These monsters fight in packs.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I can tell there are more out there.
Hina, stand back, okay? You don't want to get caught up in the fray.
Leave the healing to me, but don't do anything too reckless.
I have to fulfill my duty as a soldier. One more.
Roger that. Go get Okie dokie, leave the healing to me.
That's the last of them.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Now that Morley's here, I can take a break.
A soul guard has to look after the alms, but it helps that you can handle yourselves in a fight. Thanks for the assistance.
Way to make me feel guilty for slacking off, Val. Okay, fine, I'll keep fighting. Just stop smiling at me like that.
We're nearly to Fallow's step. Come on.
Those monsters just kept coming, huh?
There are bound to be more encounters like that in the future. Be prepared for an attack at any moment. That's the best way to stay sharp.
Doesn't hurt to have a good stock of items and gear either.
Don't let this go to waste! Taking this.
feel that warmth.
Like waking up from hibernation after a long, cold winter.
Beyond the steppe is Rata Harbor, but something's off. Milpa is away, it seems.
Who is Milpa? A friend of yours?
He owns this ranch. He taught me swordsmanship when I first arrived in Ilistana. He's quite gifted with a blade. And I had hoped to ask him for some assistance before we crossed the steppe.
I didn't know you used to live in Ilistana, Morley.
Well, with Eter gone, I was left alone. Thankfully, I was taken in by someone who lives in Ilistana. I've stayed in touch with him ever since. It was through my newfound guardian that I was introduced to Milpa.
Huh. Guess everyone's got a story, don't they? Life's full of surprises.
I am glad to know at least one of us has been to Ilistana before.
I should be able to keep us from getting lost once we reach the city. If Milpa is out, then I suppose we'll just have to continue on foot.
That's some ranch.
Does Milpa take care of this place all on his own?
He does.
Wow, that's gotta be a lot of work.
This Milpa sounds like a pretty impressive person if you ask me. Look at this! Scoop it!
Hello? Is anyone around?
Milpa is probably tending to his livestock or out in the gardens.
Well, we wouldn't want to disturb him.